Hey bestie, how are you doing in your new city? Oh, it's been rough. I used to have so many friends. Now I pretty much just spend my evenings knowing I should unpack more boxes, but wishing that I could hang out with people. It's only been 2 weeks. Don't worry, you'll make friends in no time. You know that people love you. This is just like when we went off to college. No, it's not, because then I still had you at the start of that. Except when you were with that guy you dated on and off. Jake? Yeah. Well, actually, we don't date on and off. We broke up once when he was interested in someone else. That lasted for about 3 months, then we were friends again for a bit. Less than 6 months after we broke up, he wanted to get back together, and we've been a couple ever since. Then why didn't you ever bring him around when we hung out? I don't think I've met him. By then, you had a huge friend group and were constantly off doing other stuff. Why haven't you brought him around since then? Right now, we're long distance. Actually, he's in your town. Really? Do you think you could introduce us? I'm kind of starting to feel depressed. Yeah, sure. He's got a lot of friends, and I'm sure you'll fit in with them really well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't tell you how much it means to me. I've just been at a bit of a loss without any friends around, you know? You've only been there a couple of weeks. I'm sure you'll have hundreds of friends long before you finish unpacking. With your charisma and gregarious nature, you know that you won't be alone for long. It doesn't feel that way. Work is keeping me far too busy. That's why I'm depressed. I mean, the people from work are great, but I don't want to depend on them for all of my social needs. Man, if I would have known they would want me to work so much, I would have turned down the job. What? But you were so excited. And you said you knew that it would be a lot more work. I guess, but it's different when you're actually living it, you know? Yeah, I guess I get it. I'll let Jake know you're in town and need friends. I hope to make it out that way in a couple of weeks, so maybe we can all hang out. I wish you could come out and introduce me to him in person. It's hard to believe that you guys have been dating so long, but I've never met him. We've talked about marriage, but right now he has to focus on work. He's supposed to move back here sometime this year, though. I'm really looking forward to it because I miss him. Still, I wish you would have introduced us earlier. It almost feels like a pity introduction now. A pity introduction? Is that even a thing? Don't laugh at me. I'm starving for friends right now. I can tell. I'll ask him about talking to you in a bit. I have to wrap up a few things first. Okay, and I'm okay with you giving him my number. Okay, so you'll set up the meetup date and time? Yeah, you don't need to be the middleman for setting up play dates. Okay, I got it. I'll let him know that he can just contact you. And I'll be up there on the 21st so we can have a big evening. I'm so excited about a long weekend with my boyfriend and my best friend. Sounds great. Thank you so much. You're a real lifesaver. I try. Have a good night, and don't procrastinate too long on getting stuff unboxed. You don't want a repeat of what you did in your last apartment. Oof, please don't remind me. That isn't the motivator you think it is. Okay, now go on and get some rest. You won't have time to yourself for long. Oh, I really hope not. Have a great night. You too. Hello, handsome. I have a favor to ask of you.
Well, if it isn't the foxy lady from another city, eh?
I'm doing really well and looking forward to seeing you soon.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's been far too long. I want a whole day alone with you. Also, a new restaurant has opened up and I want to try it with you.
Oh, you have me intrigued. What kind of food?
That's gonna be a surprise.
Just gonna leave me in suspense? I'm already suffering having to wait for the time when I can come see you.
Just the way I like it. So you need a favor, huh? Is that in addition to taking you to a luxurious dining experience?
Well, I would love for you to come see me. I've come to you for the last 2 years.
I know, and I'm sorry, but things are so busy. And when they aren't busy, it's straight up chaotic. With the way things are going, I'll be able to move back home within the next 6 months.
Oh, that would be amazing. I miss having you here. However, for now, my friend Brandy has moved to your city. She's been there a couple of weeks, but hasn't had time to meet people because of work. As a highly gregarious person, she needs to have a social life.
Ah, one of your exhausting friends, huh? And I suppose you want me to help her?
Yeah, sorry. She's been my best friend for a long time, and I know that she has a hard time being alone. I was going to set up a time and place for you guys to meet, but she said just to contact her directly.
I can help her, but you'll owe me.
And I already know how I want to pay you back.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Send the information along tomorrow. I don't have time to talk to her tonight.
That's fine. She needs to work on unpacking. She can be a terrible procrastinator.
Lovely. Is she one of those who's always late to stuff?
Sometimes, but she'll be on time while getting to know you and your friends.
You know how I feel about being late to stuff.
Yeah, I know, but I promise she'll want to make a good impression. Besides, just don't go to places with her when there is a timeline involved.
So no taking her to the movies or plays, huh?
I would hope you don't plan to have something like date nights with her.
No, you're my one and only. I'm still so grateful when you took me back after I messed everything up.
We were young. There's no reason to hold that against you. Not when you've been the perfect boyfriend ever since.
And I plan to keep reminding you why I'm the best man for you. Anyway, I need to get going. I'm finishing up a presentation for tomorrow.
Okay, thanks, Jake, and I love you.
I love you too.
Holy cow, Zoe, you never told me what an absolute hottie your boyfriend is. Wow, you really scored with that man. Hey, Brandy, don't I know it? Even better, he's so sweet and kind. He works a little too hard, so I'm hoping to get him to relax when he moves back here. Oh, that's right, he's gonna be leaving here next year, huh? Absolutely. We've been apart for far too long. It seems so unfair. I'm gonna lose my new friend so soon after moving here. He's got a huge friend group. By the time he leaves, I'm sure you'll see all of the rest of them as great friends. You'll barely miss him. Not sure how you could say that. He's probably the best eye candy I've ever seen. That's a little... Please don't call him that. I'm sorry, it's just so hard to believe that you and he are together. Why? Don't get me wrong, you're cute and all, but he's just... wow. Not that you don't deserve a hot man, you just really got someone out of your league. Ouch. That's really hurtful. Hey, you know that I'm not gonna lie just to spare your feelings. I have no idea how you ended up with someone so hot. I mean, he's the kind of guy that I usually date. Maybe in the looks department, but when it comes to personality, you guys are almost complete opposites. I think you may be jealous. Jealous? What's there to be jealous of? He's my boyfriend. And I'm really not comfortable with the way you're talking about him. You're right, I'm sorry. I just did not expect him to be so gorgeous. I'm starting to regret asking him to help you find friends. Oh, it's fine. You know how I am. That's why you love me. Right now, you're being insensitive. Bordering on being a jerk, actually. You're right, I'm sorry. I have to go to meet up with my siblings to plan for my parents' anniversary party. Good luck with work. Sure. Hey, Jake. I haven't heard from you in a couple of weeks. Is everything okay?
Oh, hey Zoe. Yeah, just busy.
Usually you text at least every couple of days.
Phones work both ways. You could have texted me.
I did, but you didn't respond. The only reason I didn't call in for a wellness check was because Brandy said you were fine. I can't say that I'm too happy that she's the one telling me how you are.
Like I said, things have gotten busy, but I'm really glad you messaged me.
It's great to hear from you too.
No, that's not it. Well, I mean, it is great to hear from you, but work is gonna need me to stay here longer.
You mean you aren't going to return soon? Because I've got everything prepared for your arrival.
Well, you know that the date was never set in stone.
Oh, that really sucks. I had a party planned and everything.
I'm sorry, hon. You'll need to cancel it for now. I'll let you know when it looks like I'll make it back.
Do you have any idea how long you'll need to stay there?
Not yet, no. You'll be one of the first to know when I know.
So you don't know if you're looking at a few weeks or another year?
I already said I don't know. That means I can't give you any kind of an estimate.
I'm only asking because I've been offered a chance to work abroad for the end of the year. If you aren't going to be here, I think I may just take the opportunity. Once you get here, I won't be able to do it.
I don't think you should take it. What if I'm able to be back in a few weeks? Then I'll be left there all alone without you.
What if you don't return until I've come back? The only reason I turned it down was because I thought you were coming home. There is still time for me to change my mind, and knowing that you are going to be gone, I think I'm going to say yes.
We're supposed to be making major decisions together. You can't just leave our place so you can go gallivanting wherever. Someone needs to hold down the fort.
You decided to stay there longer without telling me.
That's different. I'm doing it for work.
Mine's for work too?
It's different, and you know it.
You're right, it is different. Because I'm telling you before I go. It's not like it'll matter to you. I hardly hear from you anymore. And now you aren't coming home.
It feels like you're picking a fight with me to justify going.
I'm just really upset because I was preparing for you to come home, and now I find out that you aren't going to be returning for who knows how long.
I think we need to take a break.
What?
I helped you with your friend. Then you started ignoring me. Now you're making decisions without me. It feels like we're starting to grow apart.
You've got to be kidding me. And you think the best way to tell me this is over text? Just because I want to accept an opportunity that will advance my career?
It's more than that, and you know it. This feels like it's been inevitable.
Is this like last time? Do you already have someone else you're interested in?
What? No, work is busy and I need to focus. Trying to deal with you two is just too much.
Okay, well, let me know when you want to talk again. Until then, good luck, Jake.
Good luck, Zoe. And think about what you really want.
I will. Hey, Zoe, I have some amazing news. I was gonna wait until I see you again, but I just can't hold it in. Hi, Brandy. It's good to hear from you again. You were quiet for a few weeks there. I know. That's because everything's been going so perfectly. I'm pregnant. What? Really? Congratulations. I didn't even know you were dating anyone. Yeah, it's been a bit of a whirlwind romance, but he is the perfect man for me. I'm so glad to hear that. And that leads me to a question. Will you be my maid of honor? You're getting married? Yes, silly. That's why I wanted you to be my maid of honor. Of course, we'll need to move quickly because I'm about 3 months along and starting to show. When is the wedding? We're still ironing out the details, but I think that it'll happen before the end of the month. I want my dream wedding dress, so that means I need to get married soon, before my belly gets huge. Or you could wait until after you have the baby. I mean, how well do you know this guy? Well enough. I mean, I am pregnant with his baby. It's not the same as actually knowing someone. Are you really worried that he won't be a good father and husband? Of course. I don't want to see you end up with someone who's gonna treat you terribly. You shouldn't be getting married just because you're pregnant. See, now your jealousy is showing through. My jealousy? No. I really want what's best for you. It might be best to take a step back and really think things through. There's nothing to think about. You and Jake broke up recently, so now he's free to marry me. What does Jake have to do with this? And we didn't break up. He said we should be on a break. Well, consider this me telling you that your relationship is over because he's the father of my baby. What? Are you kidding me? How could you? I told you he's too good looking to be with you. But he and I look absolutely perfect together. Now everything is how it should be. And now you don't have to worry about my man being a good man since you know him so well. So I'm going to be sending you all of the details about what I want. I know there isn't much time before the wedding, but I still want a pretty big one. Jake said that you were thinking about going on a trip for work, but you can't do that now since you'll need to handle things for my wedding. Hell no! I'm not doing anything for you guys. Go find someone else to support you. Someone you haven't screwed over. If there's anyone left. Don't be like that. We both know that I'm always going to be your best friend. After what you've done, I don't ever want to hear from you again. Stop being so selfish. I'm pregnant, and this is just causing me unnecessary stress. Seriously? You blocked me? You knocked up Brandy.
Oh, you know?
She just asked me to be the maid of honor and plan the wedding.
Man, she really does not use her brain, does she? Look, we're on a break, so it's not like you can get mad at me for this.
She's 3 months pregnant. We weren't on a break when that happened.
Damn it! She has such a big mouth. Look, I haven't proposed to her or anything. I'm gonna see how things go, and if we don't work out, you're still my backup.
I'm your backup.
Yeah, just like last time. Because let's be honest, Brandy is hot. She's good for a fling, but I don't think she's wife material. You're the perfect woman to marry. So ultimately, I see myself ending up with you.
You are delusional if you think that there is any chance I'll want anything to do with you after this. Do what you want with Brandy. I'm not a part of either of your lives now.
You'll come to your senses eventually. You know that you aren't gonna find anyone as attractive as me willing to be with you.
Hey, Zoe. It's been forever. Sorry, but I don't know who this is. It's me, your best friend. This definitely isn't Emmy. Emmy? Who is that? My best friend. No, silly, it's Brandy. Your real best friend? No, Brandy is the backstabbing witch who stole my long-term boyfriend. Hey, I'm a young single mom, and I heard that you're back in the States. Yeah, I am. Great, I'd love to get together and catch up. You know, like we always do when we haven't seen each other for a while. I'm good, thanks. Oh, come on, Zoe. I know that you miss me just as much as I miss you. And we can both hate on that bastard, Jake. He's such a horrible, controlling jerk. No thanks. I don't care what happens to you, and I'm not wasting any more time on thinking about that cheater. Whatever happened between you guys is your problem, not mine. But we've been friends forever. You can't just throw that away. I didn't. You did. Now I'm gonna block you again and change my number. Because, and I reiterate, I don't care what happens to you now. But I need you! I can't believe you blocked me! I'm your best friend!
Hey, beautiful. Did you miss me?
Are you messing with me, Emmy?
Who's Emmy?
If this isn't Emmy, who is it?
It's the love of your life.
I don't have one of those.
Oh, come on, Zoe. I know things got really bad toward the end, but I want to start fresh. After all, you forgave me once, and we came back stronger after that.
Oh, this must be Jake.
Of course. I've missed you more than I can say. And I know that you've thought about me. So let's start mending our relationship. It should be easy because I moved back to town. Brandy and I are not together anymore.
I don't know why I would care. You screw who you want and do whatever makes you happy. It's got nothing to do with me.
You are what makes me happy. I only want you. I've realized that over the last year.
It seems to be a lesson that you have to refresh periodically. Sorry, but that's far too much work for me. Good luck finding another woman who'll put up with your BS.
Do you need me to come to you and beg? Because I will if that's what it takes.
What I need is for you to stop contacting me.
I know you're back in town. Are you still in the same apartment where we were supposed to live together when I moved back? Because I'll come to you and give you the biggest surprise of your life.
I think you've given me enough of a surprise. It definitely left a lasting impression.
We never officially broke it off, so you should at least give me closure.
I'm done with this conversation.
I know that you don't mean it, because if you did, you would block me. Oh, you actually did. Well, I'm not giving up, and now you will really be surprised.
Jake showed up to my place where I used to live and basically plastered it with rose petals. He brought a few members from the high school orchestra class to play a song for me. When the new tenants opened the door, they were not happy. Nor were the neighbors. He was pretty much run out of the building. He tried to reach out and find me, but I was only in town for a short period of time. I did so well working abroad that I took a position traveling for work, so I was never in town long enough for him to harass me. Brandy continued to try to reach out to me over social media, asking me to be the godmother of her child. My real friends and family shamed her until she stopped trying to contact me. I missed all of that drama because work kept me too busy to see what drama that girl was still drumming up. My friend Emmy told me that Jake and Brandy were constantly fighting in court because of their child. When Jake realized I wasn't going to take him back, he blamed Brandy, so he tried to get custody of their child. I hear things got really nasty, and they both threw themselves into fighting in court instead of working. They ended up brawling in court one day, and of course that landed both of them in jail. Brandy spread word about what he did around his work, which got him fired. In response, he sent pictures of her embezzling money from her company, something she had been doing for years. It's funny how close they got during their time together. It was close enough to destroy each other when things went sour. I've stayed well out of it because it's not my circus and not my monkeys. Now that I'm single, I've been doing a lot of things that I wanted to do but was constantly talked out of doing by Jake. I've been offered a position in an office in Ireland, and I'm thinking about taking it because I'll be able to backpack around Europe during my downtime. It's so exciting, and I can't wait to see what else I've been missing. Hey, darling sister-in-law. Hello, Laura. What a surprise. It's been, like 2 years since we last spoke? Not really. I remember we talked when you had a video call with my daughter, remember? And that was just last week. You call that snobbish hello and a wave of a hand talking? Well, I was busy, so you can't blame me. Of course. The high and mighty Laura would always be too busy to talk to a humble woman like me. Oh no, why would you say something like that, Mirabelle? I've been a good sister-in-law to you as far as I know, but you don't expect me to bring myself down to your level. A good sister-in-law indeed. This explains why you tried to turn me into a maid at your birthday party 2 years ago. Seriously? I didn't think you'd ever bring it up. Aren't we past that incident? We should have, but then you refused to apologize for what you did. Ugh, stop whining like a kid. I nearly asked you to help cook, serve, clean up, and do the dishes. What's the big deal? A whole lot, Laura. I helped you cook for about 50 people. Then I also have to serve and clean? You kept bossing me around like I came to work at the party when I was also a guest like everyone else. Meanwhile, I later heard from my husband that you asked him to give you some money to hire someone to help with the cooking and cleaning, but you decided to use the money for something else and just punish me. Anyone reading this now would think I'm such a bad person. Meanwhile, I was trying to carry you along in the birthday plans just like any sister-in-law would do. Why would I waste my brother's money hiring help when he's got a wife with arms and legs? What the heck? You see? This is the thing about you that I just don't get. Why do you always feel like you're always right? Or that you can do as you wish simply because you're older than me? How dare you talk to me in such a manner? Don't forget I'm your husband's elder sister. You can rub off your age in your siblings' faces for all I care, but don't bring that shit to me anymore. Mirabelle! Oh, you're so rude! This is why I decided to cut ties with you. You just won't apologize. What is there to apologize about? You know what? It doesn't make a difference. I said what I had to say already, and I'm glad I took that weight off my chest. Look at you holding a grudge for almost 2 years. What kind of a woman are you? What do you even teach your daughters? Don't even go there, Laura. Don't! Don't talk about anything involving my family or how I run my home. Okay, whatever. I'm only concerned about my brother. Speaking of family, I heard that you're planning a vacation for the whole extended family. Oh, yes. Let me guess, is that why you messaged me? I was just curious. You know, you guys have always been struggling financially. So how come you're taking us on a vacation all of a sudden? I already explained things to your husband. It's no biggie. It's just our little way of giving back to everyone who stood by us in trying times. Give back. Why does this sound like a petty charity scheme? Are you guys wealthy now? Well, I'll just say our hard work is beginning to pay off big time. Oh, I see. I hope the reservations you're going to make will be the best of the best, because I am too important to be treated just anyway. You make me laugh, Laura. You, of all people, should be grateful to be allowed on that trip. I should be grateful that my brother is sponsoring his family on a trip? Ha ha! I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear that. So tell me, how did he hit the jackpot? What kind of question is that? You've got no shame, Laura. What? It's just a simple question. If you had said something like congratulations first, perhaps I might be more obliged to discuss such details with you. When did you become so heady and outspoken? Since when you crossed the lines. I know what the problem is. Just because your husband is now richer than the rest of us, you think you can talk to me anyhow, right? I shouldn't have messaged you in the first place. I'm gonna speak with Brian directly. Go ahead and try that. I know my husband too well. He's not gonna do anything without carrying me along. Ha ha! You must think so highly of yourself. Listen up, Laura. Now that Brian is rich, I think I need to put you in your place. Brian is the only son of the family, and he's obligated to take care of me and the rest of us. I'm pretty sure that's why the first thing he thought of doing was taking us all on a vacation. Whoa, just hold it right there, Laura. FYI, I'm the one footing the bills for this vacation. What? How is that even possible? That's none of your business. And if you don't stop talking trash, I could just cancel reservations for your family. I'm only trying to be considerate of your husband and lovely kids. They don't need to be punished for having such an unkind mother. Haha, your threats don't move me. Oh, that's fine. Push me to the edge and you'll see what I'm capable of doing. Goodbye.
Hello, Melinda.
Hi, babe.
What's the problem? You sound tired. I can practically feel it from your texts.
You're funny, Brian. I am tired, though. Particularly since I had a not-so-nice brawl with someone I least expected to message me today.
Really? Who's that?
Your sister, Laura.
You won't believe this. She texted me about an hour ago also.
What the heck? The woman doesn't know her limits.
Apparently. She was disturbing me to know how we became rich. I had to tell her that you were the one whose long-term investments were starting to pay off and our finances took a huge turnaround. So she should just message you instead.
You said all of that? Come on, babe. That would only make her continue being a nuisance.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea she'd messaged you before.
It's fine. I might have even spilled more than I intended to when I spoke with her, too. I just don't know how I'd be able to survive a week-long vacation with her. Ugh.
We could cancel the vacation, you know?
What? No. I told my parents, and they're looking forward to it already. Your family wasn't even in the picture before. I'm just doing this because of my good heart.
I understand, and I appreciate you. Perhaps we should just reschedule the vacation.
Nope. What of the kids? They're all so hyped up about it.
Yeah. What if we reduce it to just a weekend?
I think we should retain our original plans and then have your family join us by the weekend.
Okay, that's perfect. I know my family can be trouble sometimes.
Yeah, the whole bunch of your sisters and their kids. Although I feel it's just natural with a large family like yours. Besides, I think everyone's okay. Laura's the main troublemaker, in my opinion.
Everyone knows that in the family. I wonder how her husband has been putting up with her all these years.
Me too. The only consolation is that she's got well-behaved kids. Oh, that reminds me, I'll need your help with something. I've been thinking about it for a while now. Remember when I asked for advice on something we could do to help both families?
Yeah?
You suggested setting up college funds for close nieces and nephews. I thought about it, and I think it's a good idea.
Wow. That is so generous of you.
Thank you. The vacation would be a perfect opportunity to share this desire since all our closest family members would be there. Now, here's where you come in. The paperwork and all of that stuff. I don't want to bother my head with it, and I don't want to be duped by any family member either.
Oh, that won't be a problem. You can trust me with that.
Thank you. Catch you later. Oh my gosh, Melinda, I didn't know you had so much money. That vacation was so lit. So, you had so much money and you've been hiding it from everyone? Good afternoon to you too, Laura. Oh, please, just because you took us on some vacation, you think you're now a demigod that I have to greet all the time? I'm the older one here. Really? You're so despicable. I don't even get a thank you from you. Ugh. Thank you for an ordinary vacation? Oh, please. If it was ordinary, why don't you try to take 20 people on a vacation and see how that goes? If I had your kind of money, I know better things to do with it. I see. You seem not to be aware that my husband and I intend to set up college funds for your kids and those of our closest relatives. I know of that, but it's for the kids. What have you done for the parents, huh? What more could we do? We aren't exactly responsible for your lives. That's what you think, but that's not what I think. Do you need me to remind you that I helped you guys secure a place to live when you just gotten married? My husband lent you the money for your rent. How could I forget? You even made a toast during my wedding reception. To Melinda and Bryce because they don't get to sleep on the streets. You do remember that epic toast word for word. It was a sad thing that no one laughed along. Aw. No one could because it wasn't funny. Plus, you weren't even the one who lent us the money. Besides, it wasn't a big deal. Families help each other all the time. Great. I'm glad you agree with me on that. Buy a house for me. I want a mansion, fully furnished, preferably in the urban. Are you nuts, Laura? Look, I don't know what you're driving at, but I can't buy you a house. Why not? We helped you back then, so you must help us now. Brian and I have paid back that debt a long time ago. In fact, we had paid it up by the second year of our marriage. That doesn't change a thing. I still demand for a new house from you. But there's nothing wrong with your current house. Why are you acting so entitled? Shut your trap, young lady. Don't talk to me that way. Let me ask you a question. Did you guys get a new apartment now that you're rich? Of course. We've moved out of our former house. Great. So why should I remain in my current house, huh? Oh my gosh, how do I explain this? It's not your money, so you can't dictate what I do with it. I see. You want to go about this the hard way, right? Let's see how long you can keep refusing my demands. What are you gonna do? If you're thinking of talking to Brian, it's a dead end. I'm very sure if it was Brian, who was making a lot more money, he would have gotten me not just a new house, but also a car. Why can't you just be happy for us like the rest of the family? No one is pestering us to do anything after they heard that we'd be setting up college funds for their kids. Even my parents aren't bothering me. So what is it with you? Oh, I see. You're like this because you've got the whole family's backing, right? Just wait and see what would happen when I let them know what a selfish and ungrateful woman you are. The rest of the family is sensible. Well, I hope so at least. Do your worst, Laura. Bye. Hello, hun.
Hi, babe. What's up?
A lot, babe. A whole lot. Where are you?
I'm still at work.
Okay, don't leave. I'll be there soon.
Hold up. What's going on?
It's so crazy. I don't think I'd be able to respond over the phone.
Come on, babe, at least give me some heads up.
Alright. I've been receiving a lot of calls and emails from some people claiming to be your family members. I recognize some names from reunions we've had in the past, but I don't know a majority of them.
Okay, that's strange. Why would all of them begin to message you all at once?
Well, one thing I'm dead sure of is that this is a conspiracy. Because they're all saying the same freaking thing.
Babe, I want you to calm down and speak to me.
So, here's how it happened. They'd start by asking me why I didn't tell them we're now rich. I tried to explain to them that it's true we are now wealthy, but it doesn't change a thing about us. They'd confront me for taking some family members on a vacation and not taking them.
What's that supposed to mean? Are we supposed to spend recklessly just because they're family? Besides, we'd be in debt if we took every single family member on that vacation.
Exactly. That's why it was restricted to just your siblings and their family.
This is errant nonsense.
You've not heard the worst. They're asking for college funds for their children, also, and a paid expense vacation. So it's more like them saying, you paid for them, so pay for us too.
I can't believe this. Which one of my family members did this?
How am I to know? The only relatives I'm close to are your sisters and their families. These people just keep saying their uncle or aunt, so-and-so.
Well, they could just be prank calling, couldn't they?
Brian, I'm not joking here. This is a serious matter. Some of them threatened to harm me if I didn't meet their demands.
Whoa, this is getting serious. Come to think of it, how do they even know your number?
The answer is very obvious. It's definitely Laura that instigated them to do this.
I don't want to believe this. My sister?
Of course! She's been threatening and blackmailing me for about 2 weeks now.
2 weeks? You didn't tell me, Melinda.
I know, and I'm sorry. I didn't think her threat was that serious. Plus, I didn't want it to look like I was coming between you and your sister.
Ugh. Do you have your evidence for all these?
Yes, I recorded my conversations with a few of the relatives who called today. I can screenshot my text with Laura.
I hate to say this, but we might have to take legal action. Probably get a restraining order or something like that. I'll speak with my friend, who's a lawyer, and get back to you.
Okay, thanks so much, hun. Hey, Melinda. Hi. I bet you got a taste of the little medicine I prepared for you. I knew it was you. What has come over you, Laura? I haven't even started anything yet. This is uncalled for. Does your husband know?
What does he need to know?
You know, I called your husband just to know if you both had conspired against me and Brian, but it turns out that you're the one who's gone totally maniac.
What the hell? How dare you call my husband? Do you think I'm some elementary school kid?
I'm pretty sure an elementary school kid has got more sense than you at this point. Even my youngest daughter wouldn't do something as stupid as what you've just done. Don't you understand that you're not entitled to my money?
I am. We are family, and family is supposed to take care of each other.
I'm not disputing that fact, but I can only help you if you're in dire financial need. You can't expect me to begin to cater to all your wants. Today it's a house you want. Only God knows what it's gonna be next. A car? A yacht?
Is it so bad if I want something bigger? Brian is my only brother, and I took care of him after we lost our parents. He owes me that much.
Oh, here we go again. Don't even try to bring up your pity me card. Your husband is well-to-do, and he can cater to your basic needs. You just lack contentment. Need I remind you that it's my money we're talking about here? I'm the one who made the investments, not Brian.
It doesn't make a difference. I took care of you too, so you owe me.
When did you take care of me? All you've ever done is be a pain in the ass, Laura. In all my years of being married to Brian, you've taunted and treated me wrongly. Whenever I came over to your house, you made it clear to me that I wasn't welcome. You'd use every means to humiliate me. Now that I'm rich, you feel entitled to my money? Hell no.
All right, I see what this is all about. You're so unforgivable. All of that was in the past. Okay, I guess asking for a new house was outrageous. Why don't you give us your house and move somewhere else? What? Come on, it's not like you're going to feel it. Besides, I've got 4 kids. You've only got 2, so I need a bigger house so I can take beautiful pictures like those Instagram celebrities. If you don't mind, you could give us your holiday home too, the one we stayed at during the vacation. Just see it as you handing down things you don't need again. Things I don't need again? We barely just moved to our new house months ago. The holiday home is still very much new. If I don't need it again, I'd rather rent it or sell it than give it to an ungrateful woman like you. Fine. If you're not gonna bow to the pressure I've created, then you'll force me to go about it the wrong way. I'm sick and tired of your behavior, Laura. I think you need therapy, because you're beginning to go psycho. All because of money. I don't need therapy, and you better watch your back, because I'm coming for you. On the contrary, you're the one who should be careful, because Brian and I are considering taking legal action at this point. Brian isn't gonna do such a thing against his sister. All right, let's see whose words count. Hi, babe. Where are you? At work, of course. Then why did I receive a call from the kids' school telling me that your sister came to pick them up? What? My sister? How is that possible? She's not even in the country. I know, right? It's so confusing. Oh no, I hope they didn't let whoever that was carry them. I can't say for sure. The person who called me was our neighbor. Babe, we've got to get there right now. Nothing must happen to any one of my daughters. This is your fault. I told you that we should change their school since we've moved out of that neighborhood, but you insisted that we let them wait till the end of the school year. Yeah, which seemed to be the best at the time. It isn't! You've just put us in a lot of trouble, Brian. This is not the time to place blame, Melinda. So what do we do now? I'm afraid the kids could have been kidnapped. My head is spinning right now. I can't even think straight. Hold on. What the heck? This is crazy! What's going on, Melinda? Talk to me. Find your way to the house now! I don't understand. What's going on? Oh my gosh! I'm gonna break this woman's neck when I lay my hands on her! Melinda, you're getting me scared. Just get to the house. I'll explain everything to you, and please call the cops. Are the kids safe? The kids are safe, but your sister would not be by the time I'm done with her. Which of my sisters? Laura? Yes, who else do you expect? That's weird, but it's a relief. If they're with Laura, I think we can just meet up with them to see what's going on. Let's not involve the police. Oh, I can't believe you're saying this right now. Just meet me at home. Melinda. Melinda! You, this God-forsaken, money-hungry maniac! How dare you kidnap my kids! Oh, stop being dramatic. Kidnap is such a strong word. I'm merely taking them home from school. I repeat, how dare you! Do you have a death wish? It's no big deal, Melinda. Aren't I allowed to be a nice aunt to my nieces? Nobody asked you to. They don't need an aunt like you. Hey, relax. Your kids are in my possession, remember? If I were you, I'd watch my mouth. And if I don't, what would you do? Don't push me. It's a pity your kids don't know the password to the house. We're just standing out here like we missed our way and your neighbors are beginning to look at us strangely. Tell me the password, okay? You must be nuts if you think I'd divulge such sensitive information to you. How are you able to locate my house? Simple. Your kids gave me direction. Wait a minute. Now that I think of it, these girls could be lying. How would they not know the password to their home? Huh, I'm gonna pressure them. Don't you dare touch as much as a strand of hair on my girls' heads, 'cause I'm coming for you with full force. Nah, I'm not afraid of you. You better be. I've told Brian to call the police already. I know Brian too well. He might love you and all that, but he loves me too. He's not gonna call the cops on me. Hey, Why can't your kids get a simple password? Oh, now the alarm has gone off. Ugh! Why do you have such nosy neighbors?
Okay, something is up. I'm in front of our house and I can't see anyone. Where are you?
Huh? What do you mean? I'm in front of your house. Isn't it painted green and white?
Yikes, that's not my house. My house is painted all white.
Huh? If this is not your house, then whose house is it?
I don't give a damn. Where are my kids? Where are my kids, Laura?
Oh my gosh, I think I might be in the wrong house. I hope the owners won't think I tried to break in.
You don't seem to get me, do you? I just want my girls. I don't care whose house you're trying to break into. Brian is here too. Please, we'll give you anything. Just share your location with us so we can come get our kids.
All right. I've shared my location now. But what's gonna happen to me now? The neighbors here keep questioning me and I can't seem to keep them off. Oh my gosh, this is starting to get ugly. I never meant for any of this to happen.
What's going on again?
The cops just arrived.
Oh my gosh. No matter what happens, just ensure you remain where you are until we get there.
Okay, they're asking me questions. I don't know what to say.
Whatever you say, just ensure that my kids are safe. We're just 5 minutes away.
Okay. Hi, babe.
Hi, how's it going?
I filed a report already.
All right, that's progress.
How are the kids doing?
They're still terrified. They're asking so many questions, but I'm trying to calm them down.
Tell them it's all gonna be all right.
They're wondering why Auntie Laura was acting weird with them yesterday. I didn't fill them in on all that has been going on, though. I felt it could ruin their relationship with their cousins.
I'm really grateful that you're being considerate despite all that Laura has done.
Yeah, I'm being considerate of a lot of factors. You know, I keep wondering what could have happened if the kids actually brought Laura to our home yesterday. Would she have forcefully made us pack out of our house?
Same here. Thinking about it all is exhausting. I can't believe my sister could go to such lengths just because of money. I can't thank you enough for agreeing not to press charges.
It's fine, Brian. It's mostly for my sanity, and yours too.
Speaking of sanity, I saw Laura's husband on my way back from the police station this morning.
Oh, I hope nothing's wrong.
He said Laura's been detained.
How is that even possible? We didn't press any charges.
It turned out that some other folks were pressing charges against Laura. Do you remember that Laura was arrested yesterday?
Yeah.
You realize it wasn't because she picked up our kids, right?
Wait, you mean you didn't call the cops?
I didn't call the cops. I was hoping that the kids were safe with Laura regardless of her sinister motives at the time. It turned out that it was the neighbors of the house Laura tried to get into who called the police. The police could have let her go since it looked like she was there by mistake, but unfortunately for her, she slapped one of the neighbors who'd come out when the police arrived.
Oh my gosh! What's going to happen? Is her husband going to help her get released on bail?
I don't know. He was in a hurry, so we couldn't talk much.
Let's keep our fingers crossed then.
Melinda, please, I need your help. You're my last hope.
Hi, Laura. What's going on?
My life is ruined.
Oh, is that so?
Please don't laugh. You're the only one who can help me now. Everyone's turned their backs against me, including my husband and Brian.
What's going on? Make me understand.
Well, you see, after I got arrested that day, I notified my husband, but he didn't come until the following day. And when he did, he barely looked me in the eye. He just paid for the bail and left the police station.
Can't blame him, though. He's clearly disappointed in you, as with everyone else who's refused to help you out.
I can't face all this on my own. Do you know that one of the neighbors at the house I mistakenly went to is gonna press charges? Please, I need you to help me. I know Brian has some lawyer friends.
I'm sorry, Laura, but I can't help you. If Brian is refusing to talk to you, then why should I? You should be grateful we aren't even pressing charges against you for trying to kidnap our kids. But mind you, Brian has filed a report already in case you go haywire in the future.
Oh, I'm really sorry for everything I've done, Melinda. I was jealous of you, but I'm not anymore. Just help me with this and I promise not to disturb you again.
No way. Your greed and arrogance have pushed you to this point. I hope you really suffer for all that you've caused my family. After that, I learned from Laura's husband that she got charged with assault and threat to cause bodily harm. This was because the neighbor at the house she tried to break into alerted the police before we arrived. In trying to defend herself, Laura slapped one of the neighbors. She was sentenced to 18 months of community service and asked to pay a huge fine. Unfortunately for her, her husband decided to separate from her because he felt she had gone too far this time around. So Laura had to move out of their house to a smaller apartment while she continued her sentence. As expected, she was in a lot of debt because no one wanted to help her. Everyone had seen her true colors and stayed away. I'm glad I didn't have to lift a finger in taking revenge against Laura. Karma served her hot and real quick.
Man, those girls were hot. I guess. What do you mean you guess? They were so cute with the way they acted. They looked too much like kids. I prefer my date to look like a woman, not a high schooler. You're such a buzzkill. Not at all. Feel free to date whichever one you like. You know that I have Teresa. I'm not looking for anyone. You are in college. You should be out there enjoying the dating scene, not latching onto one woman. Are we really having this conversation again? You need to see reason, man. This is your youth. Make the most of it. Right. Carpe diem and all of that. I know. You've been saying it for years. And you still aren't listening. I'm hearing what you're saying, and I'm not interested. Just the amount of time they spent giggling was getting on my nerves. Man, you're such a wet blanket. I'm gonna hang out with them again since I got their numbers. I'll let you know when. That way, if you change your mind, you'll know where to find me. Thanks for thinking of me. I need to head to work now. Stay safe. Man, you used to be a lot more fun than this. Sure, when I was in high school and my biggest concerns were finding a prom date and passing Mr. Williams' AP history class. Now I'm in college, having to work and go to class. It changes priorities. Sure, justify becoming a boring guy. I say you should still be enjoying college. I am. It's just a different approach to yours. Seriously though, I have to go. Stay safe. Sure, catch you later. Hey, Aiden, I need a favor. What's up? Isabel says she'll go out with me if I can find someone to go out with Sadie. I don't know either of the people you're talking about. These two girls we met a couple of weeks ago? You remember the freshmen? Oh yeah, sorry, but I'm already happily in a relationship. It doesn't have to be a double date, you can just go as my wingman. I doubt that your date and her friend will see it that way. We can make it clear. I'll even tell them that you're taken. Please. She won't go out with me if I don't have someone for her friend. There are so many other guys on campus you can ask. Matt, Tony, and Bill are all single and looking for a hot date. They're also interested in the younger students, so I'm sure one of them would be more than happy. Come on, man! I need someone who won't decide to move in on Isabel. If I ask any of those guys, they might try to poach her. If she's willing to entertain someone else while on a date with you, it's probably best to find out now. I just have to get her hooked on me. When she realizes how much I have to offer, I won't have to worry about it anymore. See if she's willing to go to a cafe for a coffee or something. That should be safe enough that she won't need backup. I think it's more of a matter of not wanting to leave Sadie out of it. Sorry, Nat, I'm not available for double dating. It doesn't have to be a date. What if I tell Teresa about it? I can let her know that you're doing me a favor. You aren't gonna let this go, are you? You're my best option, please. Fine, I'll talk to Teresa about it. You have to make sure the other person knows this isn't a date. I will. Thanks, Aiden. You owe me. Put it on my tab. I will.
Hey, Aiden, this is Sadie. Your date earlier?
Hi, Sadie. Sorry, but you weren't my date. Nat said he would make sure you knew. Currently, I'm in a relationship. I'm really sorry if he didn't make that clear. He was supposed to.
Oh, that sounds like an excuse. I know you felt the same spark.
No.
You were so sweet and chivalrous. I know you must have felt the connection.
Sorry, I didn't. I have a girlfriend, and I'm not interested in anyone else.
Then why did you agree to a double date?
I told him to make sure that you knew it wasn't a date. We wanted your friend to feel comfortable.
But that just led me on.
I'm sorry, that wasn't my intention. I was just trying to make sure that everyone was comfortable. From now on, I'll let him know that you actually want a date, so he won't ask me again. I'm really sorry.
So you were just there to support your friend?
Yeah. Well, mostly to support him.
Huh. I admit that I am disappointed. Still, that's actually pretty sweet. I know that Isabel prefers to have a friend, so you were taking care of her too. I guess until she's comfortable with your friend, I don't mind just hanging out with you too.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. Like I said, I have a girlfriend.
That's fine. It doesn't have to be a double date. I don't want to take someone else's boyfriend.
That's not really fair to you, especially if people see us and think that you're taken.
Right now, I'm more interested in classes and learning anyway. Dating can come later. I don't think they're gonna go out too often, so it should be okay.
It's probably best if he has someone else to go with you. At least sometimes.
Well, just know that I'm okay with you coming along. I understand we aren't dating now.
But shouldn't you have someone else to talk to while they get to know each other? I mean, you'll be spending time with someone who isn't looking for a relationship.
Having another friend can't hurt though, right? You're easy to talk to and you listen. Most guys in high school don't know how to do that. Having you there was a really nice change from what I'm used to.
You'll find that there is more of that on campus. Of course, there are still plenty of people who don't really listen.
See? I think it will be nice to keep hanging out with you, even if it isn't romantic. Just texting you makes me feel like I have some support. Like someone is cheering for me.
I guess I can understand that. If you don't mind your friend getting comfortable with Nat and just being there to talk, I can join sometimes. But I have to go to work soon, so I have to start getting ready.
Okay, take care and see you next time. Hey, Aiden. We have a date this weekend.
Hi, Sadie. No, we don't. I have a girlfriend, so I'm not interested in dating anyone else.
Isabel said that she and Nat have a date, so that means we get to hang out.
Yeah, he told me. And like I told you, it's not a date between us.
Oh, right, sorry. I didn't mean like a romantic date. I just meant that we will get to see each other again.
Yeah, I think he said we're going bowling.
Bowling? I've never gone bowling before. Is it hard?
Not really. I mean, the ball can be a bit heavy. I can ask that they put the bumpers up for you until you get used to the feel of rolling the ball.
What are bumpers?
They're like barriers. They put them up in the gutters so that you don't end up getting gutter balls.
It all sounds so complicated.
Don't worry, we'll help you learn.
Okay, great. I'm really looking forward to it. This wasn't what I was expecting to learn in college.
Well, that's kind of what college is. Learning a lot of things you didn't know you didn't know.
That's so funny. I'm gonna steal that and use it.
Sure, go ahead.
I can't wait until Friday night. We're gonna have so much fun.
It will be a throwback to my childhood anyway.
Ooh, I would love to hear about it.
There's not much to say, it's just something we did when we were teens. There wasn't a lot to do where we lived. It was arcades and bowling when we didn't want to stay home and play games.
Well, it's new to me. I'd love to hear what it was like growing up where you were.
Sorry, gotta go. I'm meeting up with my girlfriend for a study session.
What class?
Huh?
What class is the project for?
Calc. She's a whiz at it. Me, not so much. So she helps me a lot. Have a good evening.
I'm pretty good at math too. Maybe I could help you. Hello? Are you there? I guess I'll see you soon. Have a good night. Hey, Aiden. It's been a while since we've gone out.
Hi, Sadie. Yeah, things got busy.
I thought we were getting closer. It's kind of sad that you just dropped me like a hot potato.
I'm sorry, but school always comes first. Besides, Nat and Isabel are a couple now. They need alone time.
We could still hang out. I miss just spending time with you.
I'm not comfortable just spending time with you. As I've told you, I have a girlfriend.
I'm not trying to get you to cheat on her. I just need a friend. I mean, Isabel has a boyfriend now. I don't have many other people here.
That's the beauty of college. There are many ways to meet new people.
I thought we were friends, though. Can't we hang out as friends? Not all of the time. I just miss seeing you.
Sorry, but no, I have to focus on classes since I've got 2 big projects. Once those are done, I have to prepare for exams.
Okay. I guess I'll just have to miss you then.
Good luck, and have fun getting to know people. It should be easy for you.
Why do you say that?
You're cute. I'm sure there are many other people who'll be happy to get to know you. Good luck.
You think I'm attractive? Aiden, aren't you going to respond?
Sorry, I'm really busy. Gotta go to work now.
Oh, okay. Have a good time. Talk to you later. Hey, Aiden. I haven't heard from you in a week. Are you trying to ghost me?
Hi, Sadie. Nope, like I said, I'm really busy.
I saw you talking to a few girls on campus. You had time for them.
Yeah, they're in one of my classes. Also, I've known one of them for years.
You looked like you were flirting. I don't think you should be doing that.
I wasn't flirting with anyone. And I don't think that this is a conversation I need to have with you.
If we're going to be together, I don't want you to talk to other women like that.
What are you talking about? We aren't together. I have a girlfriend.
But we dated for a few months. Then you just kind of disappeared. I feel like you were just playing with me.
We never dated. I know that I made that very clear. I was helping my friend.
That's not how it felt to me. I think you owe it to me to talk to me and sort this out.
Sorry, Sadie, I think this is too much. You're texting me multiple times a day. It feels like you and I are a little too invested. We weren't dating. All we were was acquaintances helping out our friends. You're turning this into something it was never meant to be. Please stop texting me.
I thought that you were just playing hard to get. You can't just ditch me.
Good luck.
You can't do this to me. We are meant to be together. Did you really just block me? I'm gonna tell Isabel and she's gonna dump your friend. Unless you unblock me and start talking to me. Ugh, this is so childish. I'm gonna talk to Isabel.
What the hell, man? What did you do to Sadie? I blocked her. She clearly has some issues because she was saying we were dating. Wait, she said what? Yeah, she was sure that we were dating and that we were meant to be together. That is not what Isabel said. Here are the screenshots. Okay, I see what you mean. I'll let Isabel know. Sorry, Nat, but I'm not gonna be hanging out with either of them again. I get it. You made it clear you weren't interested in her, so I'll take care of it. How are things going with Isabel? Pretty well. She's so cute and naive. I feel so smart and capable with her. Well, I guess that's something. Hey, I'm not looking for someone like Teresa. She's a bit too uptight for me. I get it. Well, have fun and I'll catch you later. Sure, enjoy all of your studies, projects, and exams. If you want to keep from getting booted from school, you might want to take these things a bit more seriously. Yeah, keep your lectures for when you become a TA. It's wasted on me. Got it. Have fun. You too. I heard that Teresa dumped you. Thanks, Nathan. That's definitely what I want to hear right now. Sorry, I guess I could have worded it better. Still, I'm sorry. I know how serious you were about her. It's fine, she pursued other interests, and that apparently included one of the guys in her spelunking club. Ouch! I'm so sorry. It's fine. She got really serious about it. Since I'm claustrophobic, there was clearly an expiration date on our relationship. On the plus side, that means you're back on the market. That's not really something I want to ponder right now. Your dedication to school is what got you single. We need to get you to loosen up and go out and have some fun. I'm graduating in a few months. I just want to focus on school. Come on, man. You need to get out and have some fun. Maybe after graduation. For now, I'll take it as a sign that I need to dedicate more time to my studies. Now I'm all freed up. Oh, you're just getting worse with age. We'll see if you say that in a decade when you need help with a promotion and have to come to me for it. Okay, clearly getting dumped didn't mess with your ego. My ego has nothing to do with who I'm dating. Or in this case, not dating. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. You don't need to do anything. It happened a couple of weeks ago and I've had time to heal. Heal? In that short amount of time? Maybe you weren't as serious as I thought. I haven't had time to really think about it. In addition to classes, I've been dealing with a stalker. The dating scene and relationships are the farthest thing from my mind. A stalker? Good lord, how come you didn't tell me? I've been dealing with it. I think she's gotten to the point now that the police have had a chat with her. That's rough. Well, let me know if there's anything I can do. Nah, just enjoy yourself. I'll be out of here soon enough, since I'm graduating early. Yeah, that should help. Catch you later. Later. What the hell, man? What's wrong with you just storming out like that? Sadie is bawling on the couch. You're single now, and she's still available. What's the problem with spending time with her? I mean, she's perfect rebound material. The problem with Sadie is that she's been stalking me. I already told you that I'm not interested in dating. I sure as hell didn't want you springing a blind date on me. Wait, she's your stalker? Yeah. I don't know how she found out, but she found out when Teresa and I broke up. Teresa told me recently that Sadie kept telling her that we were secretly dating. That's why she started seeing Corey. She didn't believe Sadie, but she got sick of the constant harassment. As soon as I was single, Sadie started following me around campus, calling me and trying to get me alone with her. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear. I had no idea. Isabel said that Sadie had a crush on you, that she's always had a crush on you. I thought that it was perfect. You were just thinking about Isabel when you lied to me to get dinner tonight. I had no idea that Sadie was stalking you. You never told me. I shouldn't have had to. I told you that I wasn't interested in dating, that I wanted to focus on schooling. I was thinking about you getting some. And I mean, clearly she likes you. What's wrong with taking advantage of the situation? Once you graduate, you can just ghost her. What is wrong with you? She's a stalker. I'm not doing anything to feed her delusions. I think you need to come back and talk about it with us. It's not like it's gonna hurt you or ruin your plans. You were supposed to be having dinner with us anyway. I'm nearly at the police station to report everything that she's done. If you keep disrespecting my boundaries, you can lose my number too. You're such a douchebag, Aiden. You seem to think everything is about you and your schooling. Yeah, lose my number, Nat. We clearly have nothing in common anymore. Pfft, clearly. Keep on wasting your youth. I'm gonna see if I can turn this into a three-way. I have no idea why I didn't drop you years ago. Good luck with everything. I don't need luck. I just have to figure out how to get Sadie to join us in the bedroom. You're gross. Pfft, I'm at least honest about my intentions. I don't know of all the details about what happened that night, but from what I heard, Nat lied and said that I was coming back. He gave both of the friends alcohol and then tried to get them to the bedroom with him. His girlfriend was apparently willing, but when Sadie realized I wasn't coming back, she started trashing his apartment. He called the police and they took her away. That caused problems between Nat and Isabel because she was mad he got her friend arrested. Last I heard, the friends were spreading rumors about him around campus. He ended up dropping out, even though he only needed a few credits. Since he didn't get his degree, his father refused to hire him to work for the family company. His resume came across my desk a few years later, but I gave it a pass since I knew that he lied about graduating from college. I don't know what he's up to now, but I think he's still trying to party with college students. Yep, he's becoming the creepy older guy who tries to fit in with the younger crowd. By the time Sadie got out of jail, I was finishing up school. I got a job, so I moved away before she had time to do much of anything. Since I keep all of my socials private, she didn't have any way to track me down, especially since my other friends didn't like her and weren't willing to help her. I think I saw her picture in a news article about a woman who was stalking a minor online celebrity. I know she's lost interest in me, though, and that's more than enough for me. I ended up getting a high-paying role. With no student debt, I was actually able to buy a house in my dream location. I get to work from home when I want, and when I have to go to the office, the people are amazing. I definitely work hard, but I now have a lot of time and money to do the things that I always wanted to do. Next week, I'm heading out to help on a project in Japan. And at this point, I'm on track to retire by the time I turn 35. After everything, I think I may even be ready to start dipping back into the dating pool.